je voudrais tant que tu te souviennes des jours heureux où nous étions amis. En ce temps-là, la vie était plus belle et le soleil plus brûlant qu'aujourd'hui. Les feuilles mortes se ramassent à la pelle. Tu vois, je n'ai pas oublié. Les feuilles mortes se ramassent à la pelle. Les souvenirs et les regrets aussi. Mais le vent du nord les emporte. Dans la nuit froide de l'oubli, tu vois, je n'ai pas oublié la chanson que tu me chantais. C'est une chanson qui nous ressemble. Toi qui m'aimais, moi qui t'aimais, nous vivions tous les deux ensemble. Toi qui m'aimais, moi qui t'aimais. Et la vie sépare tous ceux qui s'aiment, tout doucement, sans fait de prix. Et la mer efface sous les sables les pas des amants désunis. The autumn leaves drift by my window. The autumn leaves of red and gold. I see your lips, those summer kisses, and the sunburned hands I used to hold. When you went away, the days grow long, and I hear a winter song. But I miss you most of all, my darling, when autumn leaves start to fall. When autumn leaves start to fall. When autumn leaves, they start to Happy Fall Fest, everyone. Isn't this a gorgeous setting? Oh, my word. Thank you so much for sharing your Sunday with us. Thank you so much on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch. And we're going to celebrate change of season, get warm and cozy. Who's warm? Because I see some of you in sweaters and cuddles, and some of you in light attire. So it's funny how our body temperature is so contrasting from one person to the next, and how excitable we are in the moment and how chill we are. So I know who the chill folks are and who the excitable folks are. And I'm gonna chill a little bit on this next song, but first I want to introduce the band. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to have these guys with me. Let me do a little tech work over here because I'm the assistant too today. And let's see, we're gonna go here. Yeah. And let's see, who shall we start with? Let's start with piano. So blessed to have Ed Kornhauser. This boy can tear it up. He's also gonna be with me next month for the group GARDENSTREAM. It's going to be at Balboa Park at the historic Marston House. I don't know if anyone's been there before, but it is 1906. George Marston, the father of Balboa Park, the father of like that whole area of San Diego, basically, gave it to the city of San Diego, and it has gorgeous gardens. And we're going to be in the formal garden, and we're going to do roaring 20s. And this boy can do the 20s, let me tell you. So it's going to be super fun. We're going to have a.
Slightly haunted?
It is said to be haunted. Yes, so we'll have our Ghostbuster backpacks on. We'll have April West on trombone. Oh my gosh, she's amazing. We'll have Claudio Rochat Felix on the drums there as well, but please give it up for Claudio today. Super, super excited to have him here. And today, on bass, we've got Ben Waneker. Put your hands together for Ben. He is a saint. He's an exceptional musician, but he's a saint today because we were supposed to have Ivana Wasinski, and she had an emergency, and Ben literally came out of the water from OB, surfing.
He took a shower.
Took a shower, jumped in the car, and bolted up to Del Mar and made it just in time for rehearsal. So there is the name of music right there. And let's see, who will we have on the 18th? We will have Ivana on the 18th. So that's the band.
What about me?
Oh my gosh. I saved the best for last. I was just checking. Just checking. I was tripping like you did. Let me, actually, I'm going to bring the cam on for this wonderful man. Over here on the far left, we have a multi-instrumentalist, and today he has brought 6 of his instruments. He and plays wine. Others. Did you bring, and his wine, 7. It's the superpower. Did you bring your?
The iwi. I do, but
yeah, I know.
I'm an artist. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Right. He's going to read the moment. He's not quite sure what he's going to do for each song. So he's going to be playing sax, flute, iwi, which we're going to kind of delve into and tell you what that stands for and all that good stuff in a bit. So cool. Yeah. And this man gets down on it. He's got some panderos, some shakers. He's got a chromatic harmonica, which, I mean, he is the master San Diego legend chromatic harmonica player. Put your hands together for Trip Sprague. Save the best for last. So, Fall Fest is the theme today. GARDENSTREAM Live is the name of this live stream. I'm doing it just about every Sunday. And in different gardens, or now San Diego County, but I'm hoping in the future, when we can be more mobile, that I can bring it to some beautiful gardens around the world and have just like a little mobile setup with my hotspot and a couple little cameras and make some beautiful music around the world in little garden settings. I think this has been such a special time for all of us to be forced to be outdoors more, kind of like when we were kids. I know anyone that's a millennial or younger doesn't know what we're talking about, but we played outdoors every day. And to be revisiting that has been a lovely walk down memory lane for me. So in the garden theme, every Sunday, I'm doing some kind of a garden setting theme, and today is Fall Fest. So this next song is a song by Sting. And he did it, it was a really special project. It was one of the first projects where he veered away from his pop glory, 1993, and he kind of did a retrospective of his ancient roots. He has probably a few manors, but one of his manors, the Wiltshire Manor, he calls it the Lake House, 16th century Wiltshire Manor in the UK, in the United Kingdom. He recorded all of the tracks from this album entitled 10 Summoners' Tales in 1993. And the inspiration for this next song was one of the views out of his lake house, looking out on the barley fields. And with the sun shining down late summer, early fall, and the barley, massive fields of barley, and the sun glistening on the barley as the wind blows it. He said it was a very sensual experience, and he imagined all of the new loves that had run through the barley fields through the centuries, and came up with Fields of Gold.
As we walk in fields of gold. So she took her love for to gaze a while upon the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her hair fell down among the fields of gold. Will you stay a while? Will you be my love? Fields of barley, we'll forget the sun in the jealous sky as we lie in fields of gold. lovers sow upon the fields of barley. Feel her body rise, wanna kiss her mouth among the fields of gold. I never made promises lightly. There have been some that I've broken, but I swear with the days still left, we will walk in fields of gold. We will walk in fields of gold. I never made promises lightly. There have been some that I've broken, but I swear with the days still left, we will walk in fields of gold. We will walk in fields of gold. Many years have passed since those summer days among the fields of barley. See the children run as the sun goes down among the fields of gold. You will remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walk in fields of gold. When we walk in fields of gold. When we walk in fields of gold.
Does anyone remember the Gypsy Kings? Fun 80s Latin band. They took a lot of really fundamental Latin folk songs and put their own spin on them. And some of them, they took a couple folk songs and made a medley out of them, made their own creation out of them. This next one is a medley. We'll call it a medley, but really they created a new song from two songs. One was a Brazilian song, and one was an Argentinian. Let me get this right. Venezuelan. I knew that I was going to get that wrong. 1980s Venezuelan folk song, Caballo Viejo, Blind Horse, by Simon Diaz. And then it was also kind of the chorus, which is the title of the track, is a Brazilian tune called Bamboleo, made famous by the great Carmen Miranda, the lady with the fruit on the head. And Bamboleo means sway, swing, sway. So you have kind of a dance element with this ancient folk tune. And they put it together and made it something very pop danceable. And I included it in my upcoming album I recorded a couple Januaries ago in New York. It's entitled Bamboleo, and it is my rendition for you today. So feel free to get up and move a little bit.
esta manera no tiene la culpa. Caballo de danza vana, porque es muy despreciado, por eso no te perdona llorar. Ese amor llega así, esta manera no tiene la culpa. Amor de compra y venta, amor del pasado. Ven, 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 ven. Bamboleo, bambolea, porque la vida no te pierde de vida así. Bamboleo, bambolea, porque mi vida yo la prefiero vivir así. No tienes perdón de Dios, eres imposible, no te encuentro de verdad. Por eso un día no encuentro si de nada, lo mismo ya que ayer, lo pienso en ti. No te encuentro el abandono, eres imposible, no te encuentro de verdad. Por eso un día no encuentro si de nada, lo mismo ya que ayer, lo mismo soy yo. Bamboleo, bambolea, porque mi vida yo la prefiero vivir así. Bamboleo, bambolea, porque mi vida yo la prefiero vivir así.
Thank you, thank you. Let's see, I had some fun finding some autumn-themed, changing colors themed, fall themed. You might hear the word fall in the song, whether it's falling in love or falling leaves. This one was written in 1941. Henry Nemo, but Nat King Cole and his King Cole Trio first recorded it. It's been recorded by several big jazz artists through the years: Joe Pass, Ella Fitzgerald, Chet Baker. And it is such a cute little tune about all of the animals and their perspective on autumn. This is "'Tis Autumn." Sounds good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Time checked, so there be no doubt. Called up the north wind to come on out. Then cupped his hand so proudly to shout, la-di-da, la-di-dum, 'tis autumn. Trees say they're tired, they have borne too much fruit. Shorn by the wayside, there's no dispute. Now shedding leaves, they don't give a hoot. La-di-da, la-di-dum, 'tis autumn. Then the birds got together to chirp about the weather. After making their decisions in a bird-like precision, turn about and made a beeline for the south. My holding you close really is no crime. Ask the birds and the trees and old Father Time. It's just to help the mercury climb. La-di-da, la-di-dum, 'tis autumn.
and the trees and old Father Time. It's just to help the mercury climb. La-di-da, la-di-da. 'Tis autumn.
Thank you. So if you're just tuning into Facebook or YouTube or Twitch, welcome. Happy Fall Fest. We are broadcasting from Del Mar, California. We have a few beautiful people out here to inspire us. You guys, let yourselves be heard. I need to get my GoPro on my head so I can have that, that motion movement going on as one of the cam options. In the works. So we are celebrating the season, and we've got some beautiful people together. We are all very safe and happy to be here in this beautiful place. I want to give a shout out to the gracious hosts of this home. Thank you so, so much. You know how much I love you. And it means a lot to open up such a beautiful place for music and joy and happiness in this crazy world. And also, I want to give a shout out to everyone that has donated already to be here to keep these musicians' bellies full and their children in school. So thank you so much for your donations. I appreciate that. And to anyone that's out there enjoying our concert today in Cyberland, we do accept donations and are so appreciative of them. Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, Zelle. You can send me a check in the mail if you'd like. We take it all, and we appreciate it greatly. So there are the links in front of you now, and they're also in the chat section if you'd like to access them. And let's see, next week, so I talked about every Sunday I'm doing GARDENSTREAM live, and my first Sunday of the month, I started a new feature last month entitled Duets. So just me and one other person, and I decided to make it a mobile experience, so I'm going to be in the garden of my choice, and one of my favorite artists from around the world is going to be in their garden or their garden-like atmosphere in their city, and they record their accompaniment and send it to me. I broadcast it live and sing with it live, and then they're with me on Zoom during the broadcast. So we're talking in between, you get a feel for where they are, and have a little fun with our interviewing, and then we play our songs one by one. This is called Duets. It's the first Sunday of every month, and next Sunday is the first Sunday of October, October 4th, 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will be with master ukulele player, jazz improvisational ukulele player, drummer, vibraphonist, and he plays all the other instruments too. I mean, he's a Berklee School of Music grad from Boston, so they kind of have to learn all their instruments. And so he's mixing it up. He's got a bass ukulele and a rhythm ukulele, and then a solo ukulele that he's done 3 or 4 tracks for each song. And it's going to be really special. Abe Lagrimas Jr., he'll be joining me next Sunday, the 4th, so please tune in. I will be broadcasting live somewhere in Balboa Park. October, I'm going to be featuring the Jewel of San Diego, my favorite place to be here in San Diego, and I am a San Diego native, by the way. Anyone else out in the crowd? All right, we've got 3, almost Ani, yeah. 3 proud, third generation, I'm first. You got me beat. Balboa Park. I haven't decided which garden I'm going to be in next Sunday, but I've got a couple mapped out. So I'm just going to explore and set up and jam with Abe via the internet. So it's going to be a bunch of fun next Sunday the 4th. The second Sunday of October and the second Sunday of every month is Ali Uke. Ali Uke. And my new pandemic instrument, the ukulele, that I've taken up. And it's just going to be solo me someplace in Balboa Park, playing the ukulele and having some fun. So please, that will be, you guys can find me if you like. Come down to Balboa Park and we'll jam together. Or you can go online and find me on YouTube and Facebook. And then the third Sunday will be the Roaring Twenties at the Marston House. And the fourth Sunday will be another mystery garden, I'm calling it, with a full band. And Claudio will be there with me, and Joe Amato on guitar. So that'll be a lot of fun. If everyone wants to get out on a Sunday and go hang out at the park and hear some music and then go see some other stuff, please join us. And with that, I'll bring you back to the regular view. And we're going to do a song by French crooner, 1942 French crooner, Charles Trenet. And it was reworked into English lyrics, became a standard in the Great American Songbook. We've got another band playing over there. Got to jam together. The English lyrics are a bit different than the French. They're a little more of a happy love song, whereas the French is a bit of a sad parting of ways. And it's entitled Que reste-t-il de nos amours, or I Wish You Love. Sounds good. Or the two chords, are there two chords written above it? Nope. Okay. Two, go, 1, 2, 3, go. Ce soir, le vent qui frappe ma porte me parle des amours mortes devant le feu qui s'éteint. Ce soir, c'est une chanson d'automne dans la maison qui frissonne, et je pense aux jours lointains. Que reste-t-il de nos amours? Que reste-t-il de ces beaux jours? Une photo, vieille photo de ma jeunesse. Que reste-t-il de Pédou, du mois d'avril, des rendez-vous, un souvenir qui me poursuit sans cesse? Bonne fin, les cheveux au vent, baisers voilés, rêves mouvants. Que reste-t-il de tout cela? Dites-le-moi. Un petit village, un vieux clocher, un paysage si bien caché, et dans un nuage, le cher visage de mon passé. Let's hear for Trip Sprague, ladies and gentlemen. I have such a beautiful view from my vantage point right here. This is like the coolest thing all year. The sun, you know, that autumn sun. You know, we San Diegans have to be very nuanced in our appreciation of the climate because we don't have, you know, everything dying and turning dead, all the leaves changing. We have flowers year-round, we have grass year-round, but the sunlight changes throughout the year. And the sun sets in a different place on the horizon, different times of the year, on the ocean, I might add, different times of the year. And this time of year for me, I love the way that the sun makes everything so sparkly and golden. It's just a bit different than that intense summer sun. And all of you are shaded and lit and I've got dancers and a puppy frolicking, and then these beautiful trees, and the sun is starting to dim a bit. I'm just very, very thankful to be here today. Thank you so much. Thank you. So great song, a great story for this next song. It was written in about the same period as Charles Trenet was in Paris in the 1940s. There was a group in LA, and actually, let's see, we can kind of just like layer in on this. So, yeah. Have a little background music for the story, because the writer of the song would want some cool, hip, abstract background music, because that's the kind of guy that he was. Eden Abez, an LA cat, and this was before the hippie era, and he had a neo-hippie social group, and they called themselves the Nature Boys. And they lived off the land. They were self-sustainable before we even had that word. And it is said that he lived off the grid under the Hollywood sun. And he grew his own vegetables, and he had chickens. And he wrote this song. He was inspired by the mist on the San Bernardino Mountains, and he heard the melody in the mist. And he sold it to Nat King Cole's producer. They recorded it. It was an enormous hit. And Nat's people went to try to give him a bulk of money. And they found him under the Hollywood sign. And it is said that after you could find him on Rodeo Drive handing out money. And people took care of him. They actually purchased a piece of land for him where he retired. They made sure that he had all the things that he needed as he went into his twilight years. Beautiful story. This is Nature Boy. There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. They say he wandered very far, very far over land and sea. A little shy, and sad of eye. Oh, but very wise was he. See, then one day, that magic day, he passed my way. While he wrote of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me, the greatest thing that you'll ever learn, it is just to love and be loved in return. Yeah.
very strange, enchanted boy. They say he wandered very far over land and sea. He was a little shy and sad of eye, oh, but very wise was he. And then one day, that magic day when he passed my way, while he spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me: the greatest thing that you'll ever learn, it is just to love and be loved in return, just to love and be loved in return. Love you in return. All the world needs is love in return. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 ba 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 ba. Just to love and be loved in return. I love all of you. Thank you so much, everyone. Oh, let's see. Let's do a little Moondance. I knew I'd find some kind of an interesting story when I looked this song up. You can find some great backstories on Wikipedia now. Van Morrison wrote this in 1970. And he wanted to exit the whole pop realm and go into a more serious realm, in whatever that means for him creatively. And I'm trying to get this going, but it's not. And so he packed up his bags with his wife, Janet Planet. Cool name. 1970s, so. Was she born with it? I don't know, but. Okay, looks like it's gonna just be that. So they packed up their bags and they headed up to upstate New York, and they bought a home near Woodstock in the Catskill Mountains, atop a mountain. And from there, he wrote all of the songs on his next album, Moondance. And to me, that kind of, and that was the title track. For me, that was a similar story to Sting, writing all of his songs from his 16th century manor, overlooking, these ancient stories before him. And I think it's interesting how we get to a certain season in our career, whatever our career is, and we do it for all these different reasons in each passage, each decade of our life. And at one point, it's all money-driven or fame-driven or to please others. And then you get to a point where you just want to go back to the roots and you want to find the meaning of it all and make it as authentic as possible. And I think that's where Van was when he wrote this song and where Sting was when he wrote Fields of Gold. And it's where I am right now, I could say that. And I think that the pandemic has kind of brought people to that place prematurely, maybe younger people, and then many of us
as well. I'm sure that you could agree with me. This song is always a wonderful reminder of the power of the moon, the beauty of the moon, and the way that it makes us want to dance, that rhythm inside of us.
Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eyes. A fantabulous night to make romance neath the cover of October skies. And all the leaves on the trees are falling to the sounds of the breezes below. And I'm trying to please to the calling of your heartstrings that say soft and low. And all the night magic seems to whisper and hush, and all that soft moonlight seems to sigh in your blush. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Till the morning has come, and I know that the time is just right, and into your arms I will run. When you come, my heart will be waiting to make sure that you're never alone. There and then all my dreams will come true, dear. There and then I will make you my own. And every time you touch me, I just tremble inside. And I know how much I want you that I can't hide. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just have a little romance with you, my love, my love? I know that the time is just right, and straight into your arms I will run. When you come, my heart will be waiting to make sure you're never alone. There and then my dreams will come true, dear. There and then I will make you my own. And every time I touch you, you just tremble inside. And I know I want you that I can't hide. Can I just have some more romance with you, my love? Can I just have a little romance, a little moon dance with you, my love? Can I just have a little more romance with
Thank you, thank you, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I'm going to show the heart emoji one more time for anyone that feels led to donate to the concert. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm saying hello to everyone on Facebook and YouTube and Twitch. This virtual, real existence is something, isn't it? We thought we were multitasking before. It's got a new meaning. Let's see. I'm going to bring it down a little bit for this next song. Excuse me. This is something from the 80s, My Roots. And it's a song that I chose for my upcoming album. I mentioned I did Bamboleo earlier. The concept of the new album that is going to be released during pandemic. I was waiting, you know, I thought we could pass through this, but I'm going to go ahead and release in the next few months. The title of the album is called Retro Trilogy. It's a trilogy of music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s with jazz-inspired arrangements. So I chose 6 tracks from each of those decades, and this track was chosen from the 80s. Cyndi Lauper was a big artist, fashion-wise. I would say not so much musically inspiring. I liked her music, but I loved her fashion and her spirit, and just the character that Cyndi Lauper is still today. I mean, she's done a beautiful job of being consistent and pursuing her authenticity, I think, even today. And this is one of her big hits back in the 80s, and I'm including it on the new album. This is Time After Time. I even sang this at my mom and stepdad's wedding, and they happened to be here in the front row. So this is to you too. And I would say more, but I'll cry.
Lying in my bed, hear the clock tick and think of you, caught up in circles. Confusion is nothing new. Flashbacks, warm nights, almost left behind. Suitcase of memories. Sometimes you picture me, I'm walking too far ahead. You're calling to me, I can't hear what you said. Then you say, go slow, I fall behind. The drum beats out of time. If you're lost, you can look, you will find me time after time. If you fall, I will catch you, I will be waiting time after time. out of time. If you're lost, you can look, you will find me time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting now time after time. If you're lost, you can look, you will find me time after time. If you're lost, you can look, you will find me time after time. Then you say, go slow. I fall behind. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look, you will find me time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting time after time. If you're lost, you can look, you will find me time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting time after time.
The sun is changing, going down early. This is our first garden stream to start at 4:30, and we're really feeling that earlier sunrise, aren't we? Really changes everything. We're going to end on a big note, so I would love to give one more big round of applause for this band. Please put your hands together one by one for Trip Sprague. Trip, 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 trip. Ed Kornhauser. Ben Wanaker. Thank you, Ben. Claudio Rochat Felix. Our warm hostess and host somewhere here. Thank you so much. All of you, please give yourselves a round of applause. And all of you special people right here, you too. I hope I have the right. All of you people, thank you. Know your camera angles. I think I'll switch to that one. There you go. So we're going to end on a fun note from the 70s, late 70s. Maurice White, Morris or Maurice, I'm not sure how we pronounce his name.
Maurice.
And is it Maurice?
I'm going with that.
I'm going to go with that too. I liked it first. And Allie Hills wrote this. It is said his wife, Maurice's wife, Marilyn, believes that a little line in it was inspired by the due date of their daughter, the 21st of September. Does anyone know what song we're going to sing? Not yet. Don't worry. You got it, girl. It will all be, she had it. So she believes that, the wife believed that it was the due date that inspired him to write this song. And he just kind of liked the way that the number rhymed in the cadence of the melody. So there we have, men are from Mars. No, which is it? Men are from Venus, women are from, no. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. So this is a nice little example of that. Here is September. And actually, I would love to get you guys to just help me out on the backup vocals, the BUs at the end, okay? Ba-da-da-ba-da-da. Oh, you will know it very soon. In fact, David, you're going to get up on this microphone. Just kidding. Got a little Brazilian thing going on. Do you remember the 21st night of September? Love was changing the minds of pretenders while chasing the clouds away. Our hearts were ringing in the key that our souls were singing as we danced in the night. Oh, remember how the stars stole the night away. Dancing in September, say that you remember, never was a cloudy My thoughts are with you, holding hands with your heart. I see you, only blue talking love. Remember how we knew love was here today. Now December found the love we shared, and September only blue talking love. Remember the true love we shared today. September, say that you remember, never was this cloudy day. Here's your part.
while chasing the clouds away. Our hearts were ringing in the key that our souls were singing. Oh, all the time you remember, chasing the clouds away. Thank you guys. One more hand for the band. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. See you next Sunday, 4:30 for duets. Be really safe and have a beautiful week.